Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are sitting in a hole and we're about to dig some fossils. Currently, we are on the hillside behind the high school in Fossil, Oregon. And while this is kind of a public dig site, you have to pay a little bit of money. It's $5 a person, and then there was a group rate?
Group rate, family rate, etc.
Yeah, so, and then I think you get 3 fossils per person. There's the school, there's the baseball field dugout, and that's where we're looking to dig. We have this whole kind of hillside here, yeah, I mean, it's pretty here. It's neat. It's a neat site. I got all the tools. I'm gonna take the geopick and clean out some of this material, make it nice and flat so that we have some good space to work. But that right there would be the fossil bearing layers, and we'll just kind of scoop out all of this stuff and start looking for some fossils, small insects, fish, mosquitoes, leaves.
Mostly plants.
Yeah, we're assuming it's going to be, the majority is going to be small leaves. So yeah, we'll start working. The 3-pound hand sledge, the gad bar, geopick, scooping out, exposing this layer some, and getting some little blocks out that Sarah can split. She already found that fossil, that, and that. These look like they need some preparation, and whatever those are. Just managed to get this block out and get this little guy out, and you can kind of see the layers. You want to try splitting that one?
No.
Keep at it. Split it some more.
Got a little edge.
Oh, hey, yeah. A piece like this, I would say maybe just we keep trying to split it down, like kind of have a natural split right there. And we'll look at that hole right there, because Sarah said she was finding some good things. Yeah, so this is a pretty good hole right here with all this exposure, as opposed to what Sarah's working right there. Yeah, start pulling some of this stuff out in blocks. It's kind of interesting. Reminds me a little bit of stone rows, in that you're like right on the edge of a little town getting fossils. This might be easier in here, but it's a little steep, a little sloped here. What did you find?
Fossils.
Let's see the fossils, Sarah.
This little here with kind of the stem.
Yeah.
And then this, I mean, who knows what that is? Little like round thing. Here's the other side. And then the little, that thing.
Very
I know
cool.
they're fossils.
They are. What do you think?
Too hot.
Any comments? Leica has no comments. Speaking of the temperature, right now it is the end of April out here. As you can see, it's a little overcast. And if this was July, I mean, easily triple digits out in fossil. So plan accordingly. There is that little, maybe you can see right here, that little kiosk thing right there. It's like a little shelter with a picnic table in there. People generally get their blocks out and carry them over there because this is like the surface of the sun in here otherwise. I think that looks pretty promising right here. It's quite sloped though. I might get some blocks out and bring them up here for Sarah to split. She was just saying that this is one of the more difficult sites material-wise. You know, we've been to Stone Rose, we've been to some of the fossil digs in Utah, and this is just harder material. What are you working? You know, that little leaf?
I
Yeah.
hate it too much.
Yeah. Why don't you try that block right there? That one's very, very blocky. Hey. I do think that process of just tapping around it and looking for the natural fracture, because there's less likely to, you're more likely to have fossils in the weakest layer that splits out like this. I don't know about.
I mean, they're clearly fossils, but they're not
Yeah, I don't.
identifiable as anything.
So up on the website, on the listing for this location, I'll have a copy of the little identification chart for this location, which I conveniently left in the car and didn't bring out here. So, and being somewhat of a fossil newbie, I can't identify them off the top of my head like I can zeolites and rocks.
Chart looked like it was more plant
Yeah.
stuff, and that's not.
But this, since this here is a private location, if you do find vertebrates, you're more than welcome to take them, unlike public lands where you don't get to collect the vertebrate fossils. So there's not a lot like that. Been working, getting blocks out, like that one right there. Let's look at what we currently kind of have here. Sarah just got that. Leaves. A lot of cool stuff. We're not going to take all of this. We'll kind of high grade. I like that one. That one's probably definitely coming back. But you can see here, like that block's coming out next, and just kind of chasing it down. Sarah just had a great split, but she couldn't have done it without me because I got the block out, so I get 25% credit. But that's like the, I don't know what you call them, like almost like the little whirligig seeds from a maple and a stick. Got the other half there. So this right here was a block that I was wiggling back and forth for like 20 minutes. Very cool. It's like a stick, leaves, little bits. That layer right there seems pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Got some goat visitors here. Yeah, that's like his first interaction with goats. Random city goats. Baseball field goats.
I'm not afraid of her.
Yeah, she's gonna get headbutted. Oh yeah. I think that will be good.
I can get that exact layer. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Look at.
Hole.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a keeper. All right, I think we should high grade and not take junk back here. We'll go through this and sort. So we're keeping that one, that one, that one. And then we have all these here that we're gonna, well, Sarah's kind of sorting them. I want this one. I want to identify that later. That certainly looks like a seed, if you ask me.
What was even on that one? That little thing?
Yeah, I don't... Once you see these big plates, it's hard to...
I like these ones with the stem of the leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just that one and not that one.
Yeah, I don't know about...
Yeah, we got...
There's not as... Yeah, there's like a ton in these, so...
Leica, stop.
Shh.
Oh no, that's just like a blob.
Yeah, let's skip that. Getting those blocks out of that layer, and you can kind of see they're very like almost like a chocolatey brown on the side, seems the best as opposed to the more pale pieces. What do you think of? What do you think of that?
I don't know. Is it any? It's cool because it got the really light leaf.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Maybe we're just taking these 5. These are the ones we're settling on taking. I'm gonna wrap these up with aluminum foil individually so they can stack in a bin and or stack in one of the buckets and not get screwed up. Collecting is only one portion of it. You got to get them home. So all of the fossils nice and wrapped up, protected to be able to take them back to the shop. We can look at them there, fully dry and clean, and overall, quite happy with this as a location. Leica seemed to enjoy the goats. I'll catch up with you in the shop. Back from the fossil dig, it's been several days now. These are fully dried and nothing cracked and nothing broke on the way home, which makes me very happy. It's an interesting dig. It's very unmaintained, I think, to say the least. You know, there's no clear signage. I'm going to try to put up as much information about this location on my website, so there'll be a link down below in the description box of this video. Go check it out. You know, it wasn't clear how much to pay. Was it $3 or $5? Is there a collection limit? What should you do? What should you bring? All of that stuff. You know, there's a sheet of paper. Had to run into the house to get this. This is their little identification chart, which isn't actually at the fossil beds. It's at their little museum center, which was closed outside in a box, and I got the last one. So, not the best. But that said, I will put a copy of this up on the website as well, and any additional info that I find, because there's not a lot of it. But yeah, to have like these big plates like that is very cool. It looks like we have these like little the little maple seeds there. We have clearly have a big stick. It looks like there's a metasequoia up there. Very neat to see. Yeah, maybe I'll take the gloves off for this. Bear in mind, I'm definitely a fossil noob. That looks like an alder leaf there. That does look like a seed to me, but I'm also not. I'm not sure. I don't know about that one. This guy might break. That one might break. There's a crack running through the bottom lower portion. I might glue that if that does in fact happen, because I kind of like that one. I kind of like that. I think that's metasequoia there. And these will continue to dry out here in the shop for a couple of weeks before I do a whole lot more with them. I believe that leaf right there is an elm. But, you know, like I said, you know, you want to talk about agates, zeolites, rocks, that type of stuff, we can chat. I can hold my own in that conversation. This is kind of all new territory for me. But hope you enjoyed. I'd go check it out. It was a good location. And, yeah, you know, it's fun to see the goats. And I like that little town. I like it. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. I hope you like this. And I will catch you in the next video.